Hello, carnivores and carnivore curious. My name is Cassandra. Welcome to my Apex Odyssey. Tonight is Thursday night. It's a little earlier than I got started yesterday, so I won't be so tired. I almost got off of work in time today, and we didn't have meetings all day. First, before I get started, I want to mention a new channel. A new carnivore channel that I found. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but most carnivore channels that I come across have way more subscribers than me. So if you've seen my channel, you've probably seen theirs. But this guy his name is Thomas, or Tom. The name of his channel is Target Prime Rib, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. He was doing the priming protocol for 20 something days. I'm a couple of days behind, but I think his most recent video said he was taking a break from that. I haven't got to watch it yet. But he's been doing a really great job on his carnivore journey so far. And if you're looking for more people to watch from the very beginning of their journey, he's definitely one to look at. And I told him in one of his comments, he showed this little like a stress ball that's shaped like a lion that he keeps at his desk, and he named it Todd Lindy after the carnivore influencers Todd and Lindy. So I said, oh, I've got a little stress ball that I keep at my desk. I'll have to show it. So I want to, while I'm talking about Target Prime Rib, I'm going to show my stress to go. So this little thing does not have a name yet, and I wondered if you all would be interested in helping me think of a name. I bought this at Five Below because I've been looking. I've mentioned before that I have to be doing stuff with my hands at my desk, and this is really really delightful to squeeze on. It's smushy, I like the glitter, and it's a duck. I haven't decided if it's a boy duck or a girl duck yet, but we'll see. Maybe somebody will suggest a name that gives an indication. So yeah, this is my little stress ball, and you can hear that Saga is barking beside me because she probably thinks this might be one of her toys, but it's not. I think if she touches it, that she won't like it. I mean, it's kind of, how these things feel. There's some friction there, and they're not soft and fuzzy like her little plush toys, and they're not. She really likes hard things to chew on too, and so it's not like that. So I don't think she would like the texture. But anyway, I wanted to share that. And yes, please, in the comments, tell me what I can name this flying duck. This is a duck on a mission. This is not a sitting still duck. This duck is going places and keeps me focused whenever I'm really busy trying to think about something. I don't have much going on today. Breakfast was just my regular ground beef with butter. I think at the middle of the day I was hungry, but I didn't want to cook anything. So, like sort of earlier in the afternoon, I had some scrambled eggs, and then later in the afternoon, I had a can of sardines. And for dinner, which I had around 5 or 5:30, I had a steak cooked in the air fryer. I think it was a New York strip. It's hard to tell sometimes by the cuts once you take them out of the package. I get those multi-packs, and I've taken it out of the package, and I put you know, what's left. The others in the multi-pack, I put them in a glass container in the fridge and just eat one a day for the next however many days. So I think it was a New York strip, but it was delicious. Had it with some butter and salt, plenty of salt. Man, I still need a lot of salt. That's crazy. Does anybody else that do just, I just need it, I crave it, and get muscle cramps, get leg cramps at night if I don't have it. But what I was really thinking about today was this video that I saw from Cassie at Carnivore Quest. She's, I wonder if her name is Cassandra or if it's just Cassie or something else. I always wonder that every time I hear Cassie, if she and I share the same first name. So, do any of you know, is that her name? Is it Cassandra? Is she just goes by Cassie, or is her name just Cassie or something else? But she was doing a video today talking about with her particular health needs and health conditions that she's going to have to stop doing full carnivore. It's just not working out for her. She is going to try adding in some vegetables. She wants more fiber. She wants to see if that will help improve some of the health conditions that she has. And you can go watch that. I'm not going to tell her whole story. You can go and watch her video to find out what all's going on with her. But it just made me start thinking how strange it is and how different. She's like, can you help? Can you give me any tips? And I was like, no, because it is exactly the opposite for me. I was pretty resistant to going on carnivore. So I tried for months. Whenever I finally decided, okay, girl, you got to do something. You are a wreck. You have got to start eating better and taking better care of yourself. And I knew it was going to have to be a low-carb diet because of my blood sugar, and that is the only thing historically that has helped. But I didn't think it was going to have to be carnivore. But for months I tried. I would go for weeks at a time where I would eat just meat and then some fibrous vegetables like cabbage or salad, different kinds of lettuce and salad fixings like maybe some tomatoes and cucumbers, or broccoli and cauliflower, or carrots, even that kind of thing, because you think you need fiber. And I was thinking, that'd be low carb enough to keep my blood sugar in check. But it just would not work for me because it would make me have diarrhea so bad that it got to the point where I couldn't, it was affecting my ability to function in my daily life. It was really that bad. And I work from home. My bathroom is, like 10 feet from me. And still, it was so bad that I could not cope with it and try to hold down a job. So, no, I don't relate to that at all, having to add in fiber in order to just, to be able to function normally. I know we all want to do what's best for us health-wise and what's making our bodies function optimally, but we also have to live in these bodies in the interim while it's figuring out what it wants to do. And, you can't always just, you have to make allowances sometimes just so you can get through the day. So I think people who choose to do that should feel completely justified in doing it. And I know they get a hard time, especially in the carnivore community. Like, what are you even doing here if you're eating all of this other stuff? But I get it. And I don't even think that we can fault people for, or I don't think we should. I mean, people certainly do. even if people are eating stuff that we think is the awfulest junk, sometimes that's what gets you through the day. And, you know, everybody's not where I am. So, and it just helps me whenever I see videos like this of people who are having an exactly opposite experience from what I'm having. I need to see that, you know, so that I don't get too hung up on my own plan or too caught up in my own experience. Really need to keep in mind that people are living different lives in different bodies with different needs. And we just have to let them do it, whether we want to or not. You know, we can imagine all day long what we think is best for them, but ultimately they're the one in that body and they have to decide. Well, I think that's all I had for today. I've been at it for, you know, over 10 minutes now. But I do want to remind you to go check out Target Prime Rib and help me think of a name for this cutie patootie. I will choose the best one, or I don't know, maybe I'll come up with something myself. Maybe you'll inspire me to think of a name that I feel like really, really fits. And this is something that I have to be careful of, because whenever we're having work meetings, you know, this is probably about as much as they see of me on Teams. And I will pick this up sometimes during a meeting because it helps me listen. And so the image that they see is just of me doing this. And they have got to be wondering, what is she doing? But so far, nobody has asked. And with that, I will let you go. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. And I will definitely see you in the next one.